Hello, my name's Teacher Jane, and today I'm going to carry on talking about creating business documents in a Tia Jane production. Firstly, a little bit of basic housework keeping. This is going to generate coursework, so make sure you've got your name clearly written, either on the left or the right, and the date on the opposite side. I'd also like you to give it the title, Creating Business Documents, Part 2. You can miss the unit bit out. Again, just put the picture of the tortoise there, just to remind you, go slowly and carefully. You don't need to rush. So, task 1. You know I like my English. English is important. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do antonyms. Another good way of checking understanding. Antonym is a word opposite in meaning to another. What's the opposite of hot? Cold. Well done. What's the opposite of happy? Sad. Well done. Now if you look over on the screen, on the left, I've got a few more. These are all words that come up throughout the presentation, so it's important that you understand them. Pause the video, list them on your piece of paper, and write the antonyms. Well done. Right. First one, speed, opposite was slow. Nice and simple. Second one down, oh, I love that word, efficiency. Efficient. I always put that on my CV. It means I do a good job in the minimum of time. The opposite of efficient is inefficient or lazy. Next one down, accuracy. What does accuracy mean? That's right, that something is correct, that it is on point. And the opposite of accuracy? Rough or estimate. Now, rough or an estimate is not a bad thing. Depends on what you're doing. In maths, I always have a rough idea or an estimate of what my answer is. So if I get something strange on the calculator, I know straight away, oh, it should have been around £10, not £3 million. Next one, edited. Edited is to check something and to improve it, maybe, or to find some faults. The opposite of that would be unchecked or unaltered. Un is a prefix, and you can put it in front of things. It makes the word mean the opposite. Happy, unhappy. Great way of making your words a bit bigger. Go for the English exam. Next one, document. I'm hoping you can all name a few documents now. What's the opposite of a document? I put a little question mark by it. Verbal. Next one down, section. Section to me is a part of something. So the opposite of a part would be the whole. Make sure you're careful when you spell that one. Next one, consistent. Consistent means regular, the same. When I buy a loaf of bread from the same company, it's always the same. The slices are always the same. It's cooked to the same level. It's consistent. When something's not, it's considered to be erratic, different. You know, imagine that when I open up my loaf, it's completely different. It's burnt and the slices are skinny. That would be inconsistent. Next one I've got down is protect. Now I meant this in terms of documents. That sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? Protect. The opposite of protection would be abandoned or open. How could you protect a document? That's right. Have you ever had to do one of those online forms where you're trying to put something in and it won't go in? So for instance, the date. You keep putting it in and it's not taking it. And then you suddenly realise, oh, it's meant to be in 8 digits. Really annoying. I've wasted a bit of time doing that. Right. Oh, pause it. Have a little look. Different words for said. Lovely. Pause this. Have a little read of it. It made me giggle. 55 ways to say no. I think a lot of us can learn to say no a bit more. Right, next one. Pause the video and read the text. Going to go through it. Business templates are used for many reasons, including speed, accuracy, and efficiency. What's a template? A template is something that's fixed, like a frame, where you put certain parts of information. You can't suddenly decide, oh, I don't like the date on the left, I think it will put it on the right, because because there's a template. It's fixed. They're used for speed, accuracy, and efficiency. Yeah, I could just give somebody the form and say, get the customer to complete that. It's not like a blank piece of paper. Templates allow a business to create a set of documents that can be edited as necessary. Yeah, that makes sense. Templates are ready-made documents that are saved on a business's computer network. That's right. We have normal ways of working forms, exam arrangement forms, lots of different forms at the college. Each document has areas that are protected. This means that there are sections which cannot be changed, and so they stay accurate and consistent every time the document is printed out. However, the document can also include areas that can be edited or changed, so it can fit with the needs of the user. Depends on the organisation that you're working for. Sometimes documents, they come in pads. Sometimes they come with that special paper. So you write on the top one and it produces a copy underneath. Pause the video and read the text above. That's good news. You got the job that you applied for in the previous video. You started working, but you notice the business communication is not very efficient. You don't get the same information about different customers. Not very efficient. And you're receiving information from internal and external people. So internal would be my colleagues. So at the college, that would be other teachers. External might be maybe a social worker or somebody that provides our exam papers and arrangements. Somebody that doesn't work for the organisation. So internal, in the hotel, could be a receptionist, the head chef, or the head waiter. External could be the person that delivers the vegetables, maybe the person who drives the coach that collects visitors from the airport. External. Look at the list. These include customer bookings, staff holiday requests, order requests, and customer feedback. That'd be a bit annoying, wouldn't it, if certain important bits of information were missing. Look at the list below and explain why and how a template, so a fixed document, would help each of the following situations. So I've done one immediately below. Pause the video and have a little think on how a template could help you get the right information. Welcome back. I've written a few things there for job application. How might a template help you? Just a little top tip here. I've included some examples that really beefs up my answers. So if you want to have a little read of what I've written, and then on the next page, this is for you to do. So write it nice and neatly on your piece of paper. Customer bookings, take your time and try and think of about, I don't know, about 30 words, between 30 and 50 words for each. They will be a little bit similar. There's a reason why people use templates, and I did mention it before, so there will be similar reasons. Good luck. Pause the video. Welcome back. Pause the video and read all this. Having a little look, did you notice anything different about the different types of font? This paragraph, this section of writing, and this paragraph, they're different types of font. Which one would you say was more formal? The upper or the lower? I hope you said the lower one. The lower one is written in Times. That is generally accepted as a formal font. The upper paragraph, that's something called Comic Sans. I like Comic Sans. I think of that as a friendly one. But if I'm doing a formal document, maybe writing to somebody telling them that I want them to pay a bill or something like that, I would keep it very formal. Appropriate. The way I'm dressed, is it appropriate? Is it formal? I've got a formal shirt on, but my earrings, are they formal? I think they're a little bit party. And my necklace, is that appropriate? I think that looks a bit better. I've taken off my big dangly earrings. I look a little bit less like I'm going to a party, and my necklace, I think that looks a bit more formal. So, different stakeholders. What's a stakeholder? A stakeholder is a person with an interest in something. Will expect to be addressed in different ways. Yeah, I think it's always best to start a conversation with someone in a formal manner. Good afternoon, sir. Good morning, madam. That keeps it at a professional level. You'll see that I do that with you students. I refer to you as sir and madam and different things because I quite like that. No, yo, my man, what's happening? What? I can't even do it. It sounds silly. So have a little read of that again. Next slide. Oh, coursework. Look at the list below, copy it onto paper and identify which method of communication is the most appropriate. It'll be your job to decide which one is the most appropriate. Sometimes you have to modify things a little bit. So good luck to you completing this. Next task, house style. I hope you took the time to read it. Style is a set of guidelines. Or branding, I think, is a word that's very common at the moment. So companies have different rules, maybe the size of their logo. They want their logo to be instantly recognised. You know, they say that, I don't like Coca-Cola. I don't know if you've seen what it can do to teeth. Horrible stuff. And Coca-Cola, they say, is recognised. If I just mention a tick, you know what that is. Just do it. The stripes of Adidas. All sorts of things. Logos are important. The house style helps keep the style of the organisation's documents consistent. Similar and professional looking. A good house style should be well thought out and reflect the type of organisation it is being used for. For example, a water company may use the colour of blue in their logo and communications. Yeah, similar to water. Orange would be a bit strange, wouldn't it? Got some logos up there. Excellent, nice bit of coursework here. Activity 3, coursework. Research at least 3 well-known logos. You can do up to 5 if you want, and explain the design of each logo. See the example below. What I want you to do is paint a picture. Is it round? Is it square? Is it colourful? Is it plain? You tell me. Think of some logos and describe them. Minimum of 3, maximum of 5. Push yourself. See how many you can do. Hello. Task 4. Coursework. This, I think, is the most fun bit. You get to design a new and exciting logo for the Moorcroft Hotel. Remember, it's a 5-star business, but it does have golf and it does have a spa. Use your imagination. Design your logo. Remember to think about colour, font, size, font your letters, the style of them, background, etc. I don't want to see any leopard print in your design. Good luck with it. As soon as you get this finished, take a photograph of it and email it to me. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing your work.